Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to All or Nothing. I'm coming at you guys right here in the nighttime. I'm gonna release this video out. Hopefully, you guys can see it tonight. Maybe sleep on it. Look, look at your picks that you want early. That way, tomorrow you can spend tomorrow building lineups. Hopefully, this video being released early definitely does that for you guys and helps you guys out. So we got a three-game slate here. I love these slates, like I said. These are the ones that I think I could hit really big in, and I think it's a little easier just because you really got to pick up the best matchups here, and I kind of figured that out for these three games already. So I do like this slate tomorrow. Can't wait to play. But let's start right here at point guard, guys. I'm not going to take all your time here. At the top, we got Damian Lillard going against Phoenix. Phoenix just got blown out by Sacramento. So I'm going to assume that Portland's going to do the same thing. And I'm going to do something crazy. And I'm going to fade Damian Lillard at 10-5. I'm going to just say he doesn't get there. Even though C.J. McCollum is questionable, probably won't play because he has a sprained ankle. I still like a lot of the guys off Portland, like the role players, to have a big impact against this game against Phoenix. Don't think Lillard's gonna have to do a lot, so I'll probably have him in a couple lineups because it is Damian Lillard. But for the most part, I'll probably fade him. I do love Kyrie at home going against New York. There's been a lot of talk for him that he wants to play against the Knicks, or I mean, not play for the Knicks after he's done with Boston. So he's probably got a chip on his shoulder to prove to them that he's worth it. I really like Kyrie in this matchup at home. I think it's a great spot for him, 9,000. Chris Paul against Utah. I also like this matchup as well. I think this is the game that's going to be really high scoring. Hopefully Utah can keep it close, which I think they can at home. They usually are tough at home, so I could see them keeping this game in arm's reach here. But Paul for 8-1, I do like him against Rubio. I even like Rubio on the other side at 7-2. I think, like I said, these two point guards going at each other should be a fast-paced game. A lot of usage. I definitely like both of them. And Rubio's only 7-2, not too bad. Even a guy like Moutier, 5'7", like I said, there's no Trey Burke, so he's going to get a ton of run. He's only 5'7". So remember something, you definitely want to build lineups fading all these top guys. Always think about fading the top guy. Trust me when I tell you it wins more than it loses. But I do like Moutier, 5'7". If we're looking for value here, Okibo, again, he's going to get the minutes. He's going to start. He'll probably play regardless if they get blown out or not. So at 4-1, not a bad play here. But a guy that I'm looking at is Terry Rozier at 3-7. Now, if this game gets a blowout and Boston's just messing them up here, I could see Rozier coming in and getting some good minutes. He's been getting 20 minutes. So if Boston somehow blows them out, I could see Rozier getting about 25 to 28 minutes. And instead of getting that 20 fantasy points, he'll probably get you a 30 piece. And the game isn't national televised tomorrow, guys. So I could see it's even more reason to pick these guys. I think they're going to just play good, and they want to prove to everybody that, they're still the tough team in the East to beat. So I do like Rozier as my all-or-nothing play at point guard. Let's move on to shooting guard here, guys. So at the top here, we got James Harden against Utah. I definitely love Harden in this matchup. You're going to have to probably pay up for one of these guys, and he might be the one that I do pay up for at 11-4. Just could do a little bit of everything. I even like Donovan Mitchell going back at him at 8-5. I might pair both these guys up. Like I said, C.J. McCollum's questionable. He's probably not going to play, so that does open up some value down here. Tim Hardaway Jr., I don't really like that matchup, but if somebody's going to kill for New York, it's probably going to be him if they're going to keep that game close, so he's worth a look at as well. A guy like Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown's back, so he'll probably move back to the bench here. So at 5-4, I don't really like him unless, like I said, the game ends up being a blowout. Eric Gordon, they're going to need him off the bench, 5-1. He's been playing okay lately, picked it up a little bit, so I do like Eric Gordon in this spot at 5-1. But like I said, if Jamal Crawford again at 3-7, probably going to be my all-or-nothing play here. Like I said, all these guys are still hurt, Booker, Warren, so this guy's going to still get a ton of run here. So hopefully against Portland, whether it's a blowout or not, he gets the minutes and he produces at 3-7. He just needs to get you about 20, even 25 is crazy for him to get, but I think he can get there as well. But if like I said, if McCollum doesn't play, I'm looking at a guy like Stauskas at 3-6 for Portland. Now, if Portland somehow blows out Phoenix, which is very, very likely to happen, I could see this guy getting a ton of run. He might even get the start. I'm not too sure here, or maybe Curry, but I think this guy will get the start. And if he does, man, he's definitely worth a look at 3-6. Just a great value play. Let's move over to small forward here. At the top here, we got Hayward. Kind of surprising, right? Hayward at the top at 6'4". This position's kind of ugly here, this small forward position. Um, Hayward against the Knicks. He's had a great game last game. Maybe he's in a rhythm here, so I could see myself paying 6'4" for him. Warren's not going to play. Ingles is in a great matchup against the Rockets here. I do like Joe Ingles for 6,200. Like I said, I think this game's going to be a fast-paced game. I would not be surprised if a game stack of this game is the one that wins it tomorrow, because I do think that these guys are all good value plays here. And 6'2" is perfect. Trevor Ariza, I really like here. He's going to get a ton of minutes. He's a veteran of this team. All these guys are out, so he's going to have to be the glue and keep them together. He had a solid game yesterday or the day before when all these guys were out. So I could see Trevor Ariza being great value for 5'8". I'll pay that for him easily. I definitely like that. Crowder also is in a great matchup at 5'5" against Houston. Stretches the floor, knocks threes down. He's starting. So I do like Crowder as well. I love guys that can shoot threes against Houston, because we know that Houston loves to shoot threes, and it's going to be a fast-paced game. With these Phoenix guys, man, I really do want to go back to them. I mean, they all let me down. I thought it was going to be a lot closer going against Sacramento, but they all let me down. And Miles Bridges, I definitely like him again, man, for Phoenix. He's going to get a ton of minutes. He's going to start at 4'9". Just a great matchup for him. Even Evan Turner going against Phoenix is a great matchup, 4'6". Like I said, I love Portland's role players in this game because we've seen Sacramento blow them out. And Portland's a little bit better than Sacramento, I'd say. So I could see Portland's role players like Turner, Harkless, these guys, Nurkic, these guys just having big nights, and Lillard not having to do too much. Keep that in mind. So these guys are good value plays at 4'3", 4'6". If we're looking for value here, like I said, this position is really ugly, man. Maybe Herzonia for New York. If he gets the minutes, he could be a good value play at 3,500. But like I said, I'm really looking just to stay around Evan Turner or Harkless at 4'6" or 4'3". And if I don't like either of those guys, I'll probably just try to pay up and maybe get Ariza and Bridges together, or Ariza and Ingles. Sounds good as well. So that's a good decision. I think I'm probably gonna do that. Let's move to power forward here, guys. At the top, we got Tatum going against New York, 7-1. I don't really like the price tag too much here. But, I mean, you're going to have to pay up somewhere, and it is a good matchup. But I'm just afraid, like I said, they blow these guys out. Even though the game is on national TV, maybe New York tries to keep it close. But that means Hardaway, Cancer, these guys are going to have to step up. Vonleh, I like him down here too at 5,000 for New York. If these guys all play well, the game should be close, and that will make Tatum a good value play. But, like I said, I'd rather maybe pay down for a guy like Morris at 5'7", going against New York. Stretch fours against New York have been killing them all season, so I could see Morris having a nice game here. Aminu as well going against Phoenix, stretching the floor, 5'9". He had a great game the other day. So I could see Aminu having a big game against Phoenix. Like I said, I love their role players. Josh Jackson let me down, but he's going to get a ton of usage and a ton of minutes again. Going against Portland, he's going to play regardless if it's a blowout. So I'll probably build a lineup with these Phoenix guys again and take another shot on them. I don't think people are going to go with them again just because they let everybody down. But I will be one to target them. But one of my favorite plays here at power forward, man, and I swear I had this guy in a lineup and I changed it because I don't know why I did it. He was going to be my throwaway, but this guy, Rashard Holmes, he absolutely crushed it, man, for Phoenix the other day, and I was just pissed off because I knew to play him. He gets the minutes off the bench, and if it's a blowout, man, he's going to get even more run. He's just been super solid all year. Check out his stats. This guy's been just balling. I do like him at 5'1". Another guy that I like here is Vonleh at 5,000. Like I said, if New York's going to keep it close, it's going to be because of these guys, and Boston does struggle against bigs that can stretch the floor as well. He can do it all, rebound and stretch the floor, so I do like him. But if we're going to look for some value here, I think like the lowest guy I'm willing to go is maybe Zach Collins at 3'6" here against Phoenix. He'll get a ton of minutes if it's a blowout, like I keep saying. So just look for that, man. If you guys want to take a chance with these guys at Portland, everybody that took a chance with Sacramento's bench pretty much paid off. But I do like Collins at 3'6" if you want to look for some value. But I think in this slate, you really don't need too much value because nobody's extremely high, pretty much except Harden. So that would do it at power forward. Let's move to center, guys. At the top here, we got Gobert against Houston and Capella against Gobert. Um, I'll probably have some exposure to these two guys, but I don't like that matchup against each other. So I probably will fade both of them and maybe go for a guy like Nurkic. I think he could have a big game against Portland and kind of school Aiton, show him how it's done. So I do like Nurkic at 8-5. Another guy that I really like as well is Cancer. Like I said, if New York's going to keep it close, it's going to be mostly because of him and Cancer and Hardaway. And then Cancer played like 20 minutes against them last time and put up a double-double. So if he just gets that 30-minute mark, he could smash in this spot. And Boston's terrible against big men. But just like vice versa, I love Al Horford even more at 6'9" because he just does everything at the center position. He stretches the floor, and I feel like New York is not going to be able to handle him. Games on national TV. Just look for Al Horford to probably be one of my favorite value plays at center. I love it. Aiton, he's worth